President Trump attends star-studded Kennedy Center Honors Dinner. Washington, D.C., December 2025. President Donald J. Trump stepped into the national cultural spotlight on Saturday evening as he attended and personally hosted the star-studded Kennedy Center Honors Medal Presentation Dinner, an event unlike any in the history of the prestigious awards. Held at the State Department, the ceremony brought together some of America's most celebrated entertainment legends and marked a major shift in how the honors are organized and presented. This year's honorees included Hollywood icon Sylvester Stallone, country music legend George Strait, disco superstar Gloria Gaynor, British stage actor Michael Crawford, and the famously theatrical rock band Kiss. The atmosphere inside the historic building was one of glamour, anticipation, and political significance. A break from tradition. Traditionally, the President of the United States attends only the Sunday night tribute performance at the Kennedy Center, while the medals themselves have always been presented at a State Department dinner hosted by the Secretary of State. But this year, President Trump took full control of the ceremony, personally awarding each honoree their medallion. This shift followed Trump's takeover of the Kennedy Center's leadership earlier this year, when he replaced the institution's long-standing board and leadership team with his own appointees. Trump said he played a direct role in selecting the 2025 honorees, claiming he was 98% involved in curating the roster, a dramatic departure from the traditional bipartisan committee that once handled the process independently. A glittering night of praise. Speaking to a packed audience of diplomats, celebrities, and political allies, Trump heaped praise on the honorees, calling the 2025 class one of the greatest lineups in the history of the awards. He described Stallone as a true American movie legend, credited Gloria Gaynor with having uplifted and inspired the world, and praised country superstar George Strait as a voice of America's heartland. He also admired the longevity and theatrical flair of Kiss and acknowledged the global influence of Broadway and West End star Michael Crawford. The honorees appeared visibly touched by the tributes. Stallone shook the president's hand warmly, Gaynor beamed as she received her medal, and George Strait nodded appreciatively as Trump recalled his deep influence on American music. Even Gene Simmons of Kiss, known for his flamboyant stage persona, seemed moved by the moment. A cultural institution transformed. The president's involvement did not come without controversy. Trump's earlier decision to remove the existing Kennedy Center leadership and install loyalists raised concerns among arts advocates and former board members who argued that the institution's independence was being compromised. Critics warn that the shift may politicize what has historically been a nonpartisan celebration of American artistic excellence. They also worry that future honorees may be selected based on ideological alignment rather than cultural impact alone. Supporters of the president, however, view the changes as a refreshing reset, arguing that the Kennedy Center had become elitist and disconnected from traditional American values. Trump himself announced plans for increased funding, renovations, and a renewed focus on programming that showcases the true spirit of America. A show of power and pageantry. Beyond the politics, the evening was undeniably glamorous. Guests walked through marble hallways lit with soft golden light, a live orchestra played classic American compositions, and honorees mingled with senior administration officials, foreign ambassadors, and well-known entertainers. President Trump appeared in high spirits throughout the event, even joking that he expected 5-star reviews for his hosting duties. At one moment,